My Chiefs lost again. They keep losing. It's so weird, and they should have played better. And I'm just kidding, guys. How's it going? Welcome to another Sunday night live stream. The Chiefs just got beat, so I hopped down here on the computer. Couldn't stand it. Couldn't wait any longer. Ugh, brutal. Anyway, happy Sunday night. Welcome. If it's your first time here, I'm so glad that you're here because we are just doing a hangout show. This is where you guys run the show. You guys ask your questions. We put it up here on the screen and we talk about stuff you want to talk about. So somebody said, yeah, it's like Cody Rhodes. So what do you want to talk about? And so that's what we're going to do tonight. Anyway, I want to thank everybody. Hopefully you had a great weekend. I can't believe it's already over. I have been working today in the cave, kind of moving some stuff around, trying to figure out what I want to do. I've got quite an interesting video for you guys. I think maybe tomorrow we'll see. But anyway, like I said, welcome to the show. Real quick, before we even get started, I want to do a little bit of plugging. Today, I want to share with you some stuff coming up this week. I believe there's going to be 4 live shows this week. And so we're going to start off tomorrow with this one right here. This one, my tracking is updated. It says it's supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So we're going to plan on tomorrow for the Catwoman live unboxing. So that'll be tomorrow night at the same time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then on Wednesday, we have Rogues Gallery. So that's going to be exciting. And then on, on Thursday, I believe we're going to be doing an unboxing of Joker Say Cheese with Dan. Dan's tracking shows Thursday. So we're going to shoot for that day. So again, this one is Monday. This one's Thursday with Rogues Gallery Live on Wednesday. And then a couple other ones that are going to be coming in the next couple weeks, hopefully. This one right here, The Dark Knight Returns. Master Race Batman is coming into the Batcave, and that should be, I think, here on the 19th or so. So maybe a week from now. And then also this one is also shipped, and hopefully will be to me by Christmas time. We'll see. The Batman versus Joker, 3 boxes, $800 plus for shipping. So anyway, that is crazy. So that's just some programming coming up. I might remind you guys at the end. But let's welcome everybody here. Let's do this. Let's see. We got Dwayne The Rock Johnson in the house. How's it going? Dwayne, thanks for being here. We got Cookie Chocolate, maybe? Cookie Ocklet says, hi, I love your room tour vids, and I love Batman. He's my favorite DC superhero. I grew up playing Lego Batman and the Arkham games. I'm excited to watch Batman the animated series for the first time. Man, you are in luck. How great would it be to have seen that show with fresh eyes? Like, that's really exciting. So congratulations and welcome to the show. We got Dick Face in the house. What's up, everyone? Chris, have you started to repurchase your samurai line? You know, today there was a moment where I'm starting to rearrange everything, and I'm like, crap, should I just keep my samurai line? Should I buy back Batman? I'm definitely going through a phase right now. And again, if you are a member, you've already seen my crazy video that I put up. If you want to see it, hit the join button down below. Become a member today. It does help support the channel, so you can see some stuff a little bit early. But anyway, yeah, I know. I'm right there with you. Again, if they just would have played, if they would have played that way in the first half, but they just don't. There's just no fire right now. There's no fire for them. Mike Stainbrook, hey, Bat fam, how's it going, Mike? Another member as well, Andrew Duffy. Hey, everyone. Been a while since I caught one of these at the start. Well, I'm glad that I did go a couple minutes early. So, again, welcome everybody to the show. Emma, hi, everyone. It's 1 a.m. here, and the rain is awful. Welcome to England. Hope everyone is doing well. Had a little bit of rain here, but it's been a pretty nice, mild day. It's still cool. It's in the 30s, low 40s here. But definitely wintertime in Kansas. Mike saying hello to me. Thank you very much again. Michael D in the house, another Brotherhood member. Thank you very much, Michael. Let's see who else is here. We got Host Sway Collectibles in the house. Hello to you. Money Wasted Collecting, another Brotherhood member. Thank you very much. What's up to you? And speaking of amazing members, we got Brad Ladner. I'm all down for watching Chris crying. Let's go. Oh, it's so sad. See, I didn't even wear my Chiefs stuff today because I thought, well, maybe I'm jinxing the team. Didn't help. The one and only Paula is here. Hey, Paula, hope you're having a great weekend. It's great to see you. Freezing where Emma is. Niners, Green Mobsta. We got Mark Mahoney in the house. What's up, Chris? Let's see. Saying hi again. Did anyone buy your Ivy yet? I have a number of parties interested. I've listed it on eBay for more expensive because it does take so much of fees. But yeah, she is still available. I moved her over here. I took your suggestion. So I've got one Ivy over here and one Ivy over here. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm selling the flesh color. Is she amazing? Yes. Is she beautiful? Yes. Am I going to maybe regret it down the road? Maybe. But that's where I'm at right now. It's right now. I feel like the gloves are off. It's no holds barred. I feel like I have completely snapped. I've flipped my lid, and this is where I'm at right now. And so it is what it is. If I make a mistake, it's something I can maybe try to buy back in the future. But I'm living for the day right now. I'm living for today. Let's see the Rutledge. Let me try that again. Rutledge record. Hello, everyone. Alan Kiefer in the house. What's up, everyone? To you. We got Eric B in the house. Hey, everyone. Sorry about the Chiefs. Such an amazing play. Man, I tell you, if we had just had a couple toes a few inches back, Tony was offsides. Tony was offsides. And what a incredible play that would have been. What's up, Chris? Home getting over second round of COVID, man. A lot of sickness. I've just not felt great for weeks. It just feels like whatever we have just lingers and lingers and lingers. I don't know if it's the same way overseas or not, but in the States, I feel like just everybody's sick. Looks like Vampirilla is back on the menu, Chris. Probably my last 1/3 until Catwoman Hush, if we ever see that come to fruition. Theodore, I think 100% we'll see that come to fruition. I have talked to their creative director on numerous times, and I don't think we're going to see a ton of third scales, but I feel like they will still release some. But I don't know. I think Hush is definitely coming. I think she is. And Vampirilla, if you guys saw in the Facebook, I did buy Vampirilla again. I just feel like I'm in a place I've been able to sell a few statues, so I feel like I am in a little bit better financial spot to get her. Is she a piece that I'm going to keep forever? Probably not. And that's okay. I don't need to keep a piece forever to be happy. I enjoy her for a while, and then if something new comes along, then I'll get it. And she'll go to somebody else. So again, watch my video probably tomorrow, guys, and I've got a lot to say on the matter. Mike saying hello to Eric. Go Niners. Let's see. Way behind on your video. Got to catch up. Yeah, I'll definitely check out All Things Art. And congratulations to Eric B. Just surpassed 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. A big milestone, which is absolutely fantastic. Congratulations to you, Eric. That's awesome. We're doing the same thing on our channel. We are on the road, trying to keep meeting those milestones. So again, thank you to everybody that's subscribed to this channel. If you guys have friends or family or people that you think would enjoy this type of content, please let them know about the channel. Again, we're trying to grow. Right now, we're trying to get to 50K. That's my new goal right now. And so let's get there with your help. And again, let's get channels like Eric. Eric works his tail off, incredibly talented. Jeff at Secret Sanctuary. There's so many amazing YouTubes out there, YouTube channels that do this type of stuff, whether it's Funkos or Legos or statues, comic books, Mint Hunter Collectibles. Just again, so many great people out there in the community. Give them a shot. Hi, Chris. Christmas spirit is alive in that bat bunker. Yeah, we got the Joker rocking the Santa hat tonight. Got little Santa hats everywhere. Got my little baby Santa hat. I even have one. Let me see if I can grab it here. This is my favorite new statue. It is the Santa super glue. Definitely a friend of the collector. So, yeah. Hi all. Can't wait to see the difference between Blitzway's Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman and Dark Side Studios. Yeah, I'm just excited for that thing to ever ship because I think it has a lot of promise. I'm really excited to see her in person. And again, yeah, tomorrow night, guys, if you're just joining me, again, tomorrow night, it's looking like this will be tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's showing that it's in like Kentucky or somewhere right now, and it's supposed to be delivered to me by 9 p.m. tomorrow. So usually if it's by 9, it's usually here by 5 my time. So we'll see. But anyway, that's the schedule right now. So again, please join me tomorrow night for that Catwoman. I can't wait. It's going to be a blast. So I got a discussion topic for you, Chris. Those Batman Joker teasers by XM sure weren't received well by the Facebook group, huh? Care to touch on that? Well, let me just see if I can pull those up so people know what I'm talking about, because maybe not everybody has the chance to see it. So I want to give a shout out to Indra. He filmed the tours. If you guys haven't seen them today, please check those tours out. He just worked his butt off to try to get those for you guys and upload them for me and get them out to you guys. So please, if you haven't watched those videos, it really would help us out tremendously if you would watch those. And let me get these there. So one of the things I took a screenshot of on the TV screen behind the new Samurai piece. They had a couple of these images here. One was the Joker kind of on this little, I don't know, go-kart thing. And then also Batman. Again, I don't really know what this is going to be, what scale, maybe a 6 scale type of piece. But yeah, I mean, people were kind of pretty brutal on these today. And I think it's because people are in a market where people are not buying. The edition sizes are so low. We're tired of just nothing but Joker and Batman. Again, they're my two favorite characters. So for me to say that, I mean, that says a lot too, in the fact that we're ready. I think the community is ready to buy Riddler, Clayface, Ra's al Ghul, Ventriloquist, Mad Hatter, just some of those type of characters in the Batman realm. And there are companies like Legendary Beast that are listening. There are companies like Tweeterhead that are listening. Obviously, even Sideshow. I mean, Sideshow's coming out with a Penguin. They're coming out with a new Deathstroke. So companies are finally starting to get it a little bit. And we're to the point now where I think people would spend that money, that hard-earned dollar, to order a piece that they've wanted for a really long time. But we're tired of the constant Batman and Joker. I mean, I guess I'm not. I'll buy them all if I can. I mean, because that's just my favorite. But I think the community in general, and again, I don't speak for everybody, but I am a voice, and I am a voice for you guys. And so I 100% agree with you. It's time. So when we see this, yeah, it's fun. But I'm not surprised when people kind of crap all over it, because it's time to do something else. It's just time to do something else. We're ready for those other characters. Eric's saying hello. KC wide receivers are subpar. Kelsey is the only decent pass catcher. I agree. We lost a lot of talent. Obviously, when you win a Super Bowl, people come and go. It hurts. It hurts this year. I like to see Mahomes. He was pissed off on the sideline. I like to see that. I feel like the coaching needs to get pissed off, because I feel like the coaching is really subpar as well. And I love Andy Reid, but man, that was brutal. Having a rough football season as a Steelers fan. Glad they weren't in today. Needed a break. I hear you, Paula. Sometimes those bye weeks are nice. It's good for the Chiefs to lose. Gives you something to hope for in the future. That's true. I mean, I'm just at this point, I'm hoping for a decent playoff spot. We'll see. Is there any anime or Marvel statues like Berserk or Spider-Man, etc., that you have that's not Batman? No. Well, I take that back. I do have a Star Wars statue. I've got the Grogu life-size from Sideshow. That's in our collection room. But no, basically, I have all Batman stuff. I've had many Marvel and Star Wars pieces in the past. I don't think I've ever had a Spider-Man piece. But I used to have a lot of the Avenger type pieces. I had Star Wars premium formats and a Darth Vader life-size bust. But all those are long gone as I focused on becoming the Batman statue collector, because before I was just the everything statue collector. Hey, Rockaway Rob in the house. Thank you very much for being here. Really appreciate you being here tonight for live. We got Steve Messenger in the house. Eric Johnson. Hey, Chris, did you ever find your Hush Superman? So I had a couple of people reach out. Some of them were scammers, which is frustrating. But I still would love to have that Superman. A lot of my friends really kind of advised me against it. saying things like it would stand out in a bad way because he's so big and so overpowering that you would distract from the other Batman pieces. So I would love to have him at some point, but I've decided to kind of steer clear of that. Another couple pieces I talk about in the video that you're going to see this week is I had a great offer for a great price point for two statues, for a Hush Nightwing and a Hush Huntress, which I don't collect the heroes, but I'm contemplating collecting the heroes now that I have the space. Before it was always like I don't want to take up the space that a villain could take up. And the Legendary Beast pieces are coming, but they're going to be years before I get them in. So should I get a few pieces and enjoy them while I can? So that's the other part of it that I am struggling with. Hey, Jetta Patrol, that's another great channel. See, there's so many channels I could name. Again, I just can't think of everybody, but Jetta Patrol, another great channel. So definitely give him a like, guys, a subscribe if you haven't done so. Go Panthers said no, whatever. I hear you. It's just, again, it's been a brutal year at times. So many injuries this year, just crazy. But anyway, Jetta Patrol, again, check him out, please. Hello, Chris. I need a Joker Say Cheese. Man, Jimmy G again. Guys, if you missed the announcement earlier, it looks like this Thursday, Dan and I are going to be unboxing his brand new Joker Say Cheese. He was able to get a waitlist convert. So, Jimmy, if you can get on that waitlist, definitely try to do so because it is possible. Dan's converted and he jumped on really late. It wasn't until I got mine that he said, hey, I'm going to get it. And I had a lot of collectors reach out to me on that Joker Say Cheese piece and say, Chris, I wasn't interested at all until you showed it. And which that means a lot to me because hopefully that means my presentation is decent enough to help you guys make a decision, because that's why I do the reviews. That's why I want to show them to you, is so you know what you're going to be getting, and give you my honest thoughts on those pieces as well, which generally are pretty positive. I don't usually buy a lot of pieces that I think are crap. Hey, Matt T in the house. How's it going, Matt? Hope you're doing great, my friend. Everybody saying hello to Matt. Let's see. We got Bat Beast in the house, another Brotherhood member. Thank you all the members for being here tonight again. I can't thank you guys enough for your support. You help keep this channel rolling. And again, just thank you for being members. It really means the world to me. Let's see. Fred Hollis in the house. Give a shout out to Fred. 1475 shipped is what you were asking for in the group, if I remember correctly. Yes. I'm super tempted just moving around some funds because I bought another piece. But if somebody snags it, I totally get it. So there was one person that's interested, and they might send the money tomorrow. So if they do, it'll be sold. If somebody does it in the meantime, it's kind of like a first come, first serve thing. Whoever I receive the money from first. But yeah, 1475 shipped in the United States is what I'm asking for. That way it'll cover the shipping cost. And so yeah, I mean, she's basically brand new. She's stunning, and one of the coolest statues that I have in this collection. But again, I just don't need two. I know a lot of you want me to keep both of them, but I'm just not. I just don't think I don't see a need for that. If they were really different, then maybe, but they're very similar, really. So yeah, if you're interested, thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. That's my PayPal. Friends and family, or add the 3% add the 4% fee for goods and services. Ronaldo, what's up, Chris? Hello to you, Ronaldo, Brotherhood member. Thank you very much for being here. Question for the next auction show. I cannot afford it at the moment, but for the future, would you guys allow international bidders as long as they paid actual shipping, which I know would be a lot? So sometimes we have done that. The problem is it's just a hassle. It's a hassle because you have to do all the documentation. But I would like to do that because I don't want to exclude anyone. It's just that it's just really annoying, is more than anything. And it just costs so damn much. It's so expensive to get that stuff over to you. But if people are willing to pay it, then Emma, I might not be opposed. I'm showing 120 people in here right now, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you would hit the like button, it's right down here. Free to hit that if you're enjoying it at all. If you like hanging out with us, please hit the like button right now. That does help us tremendously. It helps other people find the content. So let's get it up to 150. That'd be great. Everybody's saying hello to each other. I love it. Doing great here. Just lost my marbles and purchased my first silicone statue. Oh, did you get that bust, Matt? Did you get that life-size bust? JWR, another Brotherhood member. Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Sunday. This has been an awful week of shipping for me. $300 in signed prints lost, and my 3 new statues are running late. So I did see your post. I think it was in the Batman Statue Collector group. That freaking sucks. And I hope it comes back up. I hope it's found. I think I was talking with Eric B. He works in kind of the shipping industry, and he has some insight there. And he said there's just a tremendous amount of delays. Again, my Catwoman was supposed to be here last Thursday. Haven't had an update since then. It didn't even say that it was like lost or delayed. Nothing. It just went to like blank status. So that kind of freaked me out a little bit. But I checked earlier. I think Jeff Delaney asked me if I'd heard anything. And so I checked it, and all of a sudden, lo and behold, it is updated, and now it says it's going to be delivered tomorrow. So I think that if you guys are frustrated with the slowness of the shipping, just give it some time. I think that, of course, it is Christmas. It is the holiday season, so they are really bogged down this time of year. So, cut them some slack and just know that it'll get to you eventually. Just, say thank you to your FedEx or UPS driver. Yeah, congratulations again to Eric, 2K subscribers. I love it. All things art, guys, if you haven't checked it out. All things art. Look at that. Boom. Everyone hit that like button. Thank you very much, JWR. I appreciate that. And Dylan Hicks in the house. Hello to you. The problem with selling is that due to the market, you might have to keep the piece you're trying to get rid of. Meanwhile, new statues are still coming in, and what you're selling is occupying space. So yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I am going to be doing a room tour, into the room tour. I always try to do my biggest videos at the end of the year, top 10 videos and things like that. And I already have all of those planned for you guys. But and I've even considered starting to film some of that. But there are pieces that are coming, there are pieces that are going, and I do want my space to be filled so you guys can see what I got, for those tours. But at the end of the day, yes, they are occupying space. I've considered just going ahead and boxing up some of the samurai stuff, but again, I was kind of going back and forth today, like, crap, should I just keep the samurai pieces that I still have and try to get the Batman back? I don't know. I just don't know where I'm at. I'm at this big crossroads right now, trying to figure out space, trying to picture like stuff that, like, where would Tactical Throne go? Where would Batman versus Killer Croc go? So these are just some of the things that I am pondering, trying to figure out. I even put like all the samurai pieces on the podiums in the middle. That looked awesome, actually. But then where would I put the movie pieces? So collecting problems, right? Collector problems. Yeah, boo, Poison Ivy. Come on, man. See, I'm keeping one, Fred. See, everybody's saying keep both. Flesh color right here, guys, is for sale. Eric says, Emma would love to ship international, have in the past. Hopefully we can figure something out for future shows. Yeah, I agree, Eric. I think, I would love to do it. It's just frustrating. Yep, that's what I figured, Matt. That's what I figured. Everybody is excited for Matt. Love it. Thank you for being so encouraging, everyone. Kevin Vincent in the house, evening, Chris and everyone. It's great to see you, Kevin. Hope you're having a great weekend, my friend. Can't believe it's already Sunday night again. Hey, Chris, I saw the video about the item I want to purchase. I am interested. Would it be all right if I Gmail you? Yes, absolutely. The Batman Statue Collector at gmail.com. Which one are you looking to purchase, Ronaldo? I do have some for sale. Do you guys want to see it? I don't know if you guys want to see it or not. I've got a few of my videos still. I don't know. I'll just show you a couple. I'll just show you a couple. Samurai Harley Quinn asking $9.15 shipped in the United States. The reason for that price, there are some missing palms here, as you can see. So there is a little bit of breakage. So what you see is what you get. I do have an extra piece right here that you can glue on. And then there also is a break right there, right along kind of her biker short line. It didn't bother me whenever I purchased it. And so that's why I am giving a price of $9.15 shipped. Again, big box. Does come with both portraits. Excuse me, all 3 portraits. All beautiful. All right, guys, Samurai Joker, $975 shipped in the United States. It's a really big box, so you're getting a really great deal on shipping. There is a small break right there that I repaired. This is a plastic piece. Otherwise, you get all the swap outs. This is version B. You get the other 2 portraits as well. So again, $9.75 shipped in the United States. I also have the penguin dimer, the penguin dimer. It's not dimer. I can't ever say it. It's the samurai penguin, samurai Deathstroke, and Arkham Knight Bane Venom. So anyway, I know people have asked, and so those are the ones that I have up for pre-order or for sale. Excuse me. Yeah, the Batman statue collector at gmail.com. I can't ever bid, and I know for the Batsy Awards there's a few giveaways. Yeah, and if you guys haven't seen that announcement, it's just so awesome. So we're giving away 2 statues for the Batsies. You have to have voted. You have to be a member of the Collector Zone Cantina. You have to be a member of the like the Spec Fiction page, Speculative Fiction Collectibles. We're giving away the Hush Batcave from Prime 1, the Deluxe, and also the Jared Leto Joker Nightmare from Weta. So 2 incredible statues for the Batsy Awards. We've had a ton of people vote now, and so that's really exciting. So can't wait to do that show in January for you guys. It's going to be absolutely incredible. You should be, Matt, that is a collection changing piece. Yeah, it's an awesome piece, Matt. Hey, Chris, thanks for sharing those great looking pieces in the Infinity Studios booth tour at SGCC. Again, all thanks goes to Indra for filming that for us. Indra R. Man, I was watching that and I keep thinking, I really like that Robert Pattinson Batman bust. I really like the Catwoman bust. I keep thinking, like, should I add a few more busts in the middle of the room? I've got the Joker back here. Should I add a few more podiums with a few more life size? The Bale one, I feel like, is just okay with him holding the cowl. What do you guys think? I want to hear your comments, and I know I'm really behind on the chat, but what do you guys think? Robert Pattinson Batman, Anne Hathaway Catwoman. Again, that's $8,000 worth of product, and so that means that's a whole bunch of other statues that I wouldn't be buying. Don't leave out Talia. There's barely anything Talia, never has been. So my idea with the Vampirilla, and the reason why I did go ahead and buy her, was that I'm going to treat her as Vampirilla. If somebody could make me like a Vampirilla, custom Vampirilla like outfit, like she always has that kind of that crop top at the top with the things around her neck and then kind of the skirt. If somebody could do that for me and make that Italia piece, I would be forever grateful, because that's what I want to do. I want to make her Italia. I just added Jimenez Joker and Say Cheese to my collection. I really don't need any more Joker. Man, Paula, what amazing pieces. I just think they're phenomenal. So congratulations. I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. Are you interested in that samurai diorama? Man, I am, because I think it's really unique. I don't love 6 scale. That's my problem. And especially when you have something 6 scale next to 3rd scale, I feel like it's a little underwhelming. But man, I'm excited because they're going to do a villain one, and I would be hard pressed not to get that. So we'll see. Again, never say never in my collection. Never say never. Dwayne says, how you doing, Chris? I'm okay. Thanks, and pleasure to be here. So I'm kind of new to the statue figurine collector scene. So with the scale sizes, what's the differences? I'm learning from the master. Well, I don't know about the master, but I can help you out a little bit of that. So if you think 1-to-1 scale, that's life size. Okay, that would be the size of me. Then half scale is a half the size of a person. Okay, 3rd scale is 1/3 the size of a person, and 1/4 is 1/4 the size of a person. Okay, then it goes down to 1/5, 1/6, 1/10. Those are usually the main scales. 1/10 is usually around, something about like that big, like 12 inches ish, somewhere in there. And so, or maybe smaller. I don't remember exactly, but hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea on the scale. And welcome to this crazy hobby. We need Ninja, Victorian, and Cyber Batman before we get Riddler. I tell you, that's the thing, is like everybody's fed up. It's like, just give us the characters we were asking for. You're telling me that with a Batman, the 800th Batman that you've made, and the ES is like 70. You're telling me you can't sell 70 Riddlers? Enough's enough, companies. Let's get them out already. Come on. What's up with statues? I don't know yet. I feel like that was like a Jerry Seinfeld. Like, what's the deal with statues? I mean, come on. Batman Collector Dad says, I recently started collecting Prime 1. Congratulations. And the addiction is real. I got the Grim Knight EX, great piece. Batman Hush Batcave EX and the Arkham Knight EX, plus Batman 89 premium format, converting my computer room. Well, welcome again to this crazy hobby. And it sounds like you're going to become a Batman statue collector yourself really soon here. So congratulations on some really great pieces. And you are going to run out of room soon. I already can tell because it's got some really great big pieces there. Learning as I go. Also love the videos and chats. Well, great. I mean, that's why we do this is, just to communicate with you guys on what's going on in the community, trying to be as helpful as we possibly can, sharing this passion that we have for these great collectibles. And so, again, I'm glad that you're part of the community. That's right, Paula. Don't forget Homeless Hobo Batman, and then we can get a Riddler. Well, I think they could probably release about 30 other ones before Riddler, but somebody out there is going to do a Riddler. I mean, XM did the Samurai Riddler. It's just not the one people want. People they want a DC Comics. I have suggested over and over again to different companies. Some companies have been very receptive to what I have to say. Prime One's been very receptive. Tweeterhead's been receptive. Legendary Beast has been very receptive. They talk to me all the time, and because again, like I feel like I represent a lot of you out there. Again, not everybody wants me to represent them, but I feel like I represent a good portion of the community and what they want, and so I try to relay that as best as I can. Not only my own personal wants, but also the wants that I hear from you guys all the time in the community, Facebook and here on YouTube and other places. So keep your voice going, make your voice loud, and the companies will listen, and speak with your wallets, because if you're not buying Batman, maybe they're going to be forced to do something else. So keep doing that. I was just going to have them like gently push it, Eric, but if people want to smash it, like just take something, and just like that, and you smash it. That's fine. Smash it. Oh, let's see. We got Josh saying, my Ravens are still having a great season. They kind of scared me today, but they still pulled it off against the Rams. We were talking about the Ravens. So a number of years ago, we had playoff tickets. It was the Chiefs versus the Ravens. And it might have been like one of the AFC. I don't think it was a championship game, but it was one of maybe the early playoff games. And it was like the coldest game I've ever been to. So we talk about it all the time, just how cold it was for that game. I think we lost, I think. Ooh, yeah, Panthers. That does hurt. Never have too many jokers. Do you think the Legendary Beast Batman will top Tech 1000? Absolutely not. I don't think anything will top Tech 1000 for me. Do I love LBS Batman? Yes. Will I be buying LBS Batman? Yes. Do I love the concept? Yes. Do I love all the idea of all the characters that Jay wants to do? 100% yes. Does it have to beat Tech 1000? No. So I know that some of you out there, that's going to be your weighing factor. If you have it, you don't want 2 third scale Batmans. I get it. I'm a Batman statue collector, so I'm going to be buying it. Let's see. Lots of close games and questionable penalties. Yeah, and so many injuries. It's just been a really weird season. Really weird season. What's up, Eric? Chris, is there a license that Prime 1 doesn't have that would be tempting? For me, it's Mortal Kombat. Pirates of the Caribbean or Disney. If Prime 1 got a hold of Disney and did some quarter scale stuff, I would be very interested, because I love the way Prime 1 sculpts. I love the way Prime 1 paints. And if I can get a Davy Jones, I love the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Some of that love has waned over the years, but there for a while, that's all I watched. I watched them over and over again. And so I would love a Jack Sparrow or a Davy Jones in third scale. I think that'd be absolutely awesome. I think outside of Hush Catwoman, the character I'd like to see made the most would be Hush himself. Spoiler alert, Riddler. I want to see a Hush Riddler. I want to see a Hush proper Hush with the bandages, in the long coat, and Catwoman. I think those especially. I would love to see any villain that Prime One does, obviously, but those three I would absolutely love to see made. And I had a conversation about Riddler this week, and again there was some maybe some reception to Riddler. Kind of keeping the base simple, keeping the pose simple. So I'm hoping they're listening. I'm hoping they're listening. Chris, thanks for joining us this past Friday. It was so much fun, man. Godlike Studios, guys. Godlike Collectibles, over on YouTube. I was on there. What was that? Friday night. Can't even keep the day straight most of the time, but yeah, it was awesome to be joining those guys. What a great group of collectors. And so just again, just another great chat show on YouTube. Definitely check them out if you haven't done so, because it was a lot of fun, and I would love to hang out with them. Love to hang out with them again sometime. So thank you for inviting me. Travis CB, I have the PCS Gamerverse Wolverine by Sideshow Toys coming. That Wolverine's awesome. I saw it in person in San Diego. I love it. Congratulations. I got started collecting. That's Marvel. So far, I've got 2 Spider-Man statues on pre-order. Cheaper way. In a way, and I put myself to get a statue, buy games. So you like video game pieces? Is that what you're saying? Spec Fiction still has my Joker Say Cheese. Still no shipment notification. Frustrating. They typically get it slower because I think that they wait for a container to be full. So I know Todd will get it to you, but I know the wait can be frustrating. I keep my eye out. If you post about selling it by tomorrow, thanks, Chris. Okay, yeah. So again, still available, but again, it's just whoever pays first. So again, depending on when you're watching this. When I get into looking at websites for statues, I might get some on some websites later down the line. So yeah, I mean, you can check out prime1studios.com, Sideshow Collectibles. Obviously, there's other retailers as well, like Spec Fiction and Collector Zone. Really great Big Bad Toy Store. A lot of great ones. Enjoy listening to the show while driving from Tennessee to home in Alabama. Every time I hear your show, I end up ordering a new statue. Well, Edwin, thanks for listening. I really do appreciate it. I've actually thought about trying to offer this on like Spotify or something like that. But we do so much visually, especially like with Rogue's Gallery, that I don't know if people would be interested in a audio version of this. What do you guys think? Would you guys want to listen to this? Or are you just happy watching it? Let's see. Ragged Edge said, Ragged's Edge. I was in on Joker Say Cheese when you did a hit or miss video I watched. If you recall, you didn't sound so keen on it then. It's just one of those things where I think I heard so much negativity, it probably rubbed off on me a little bit with the hit or miss. And I really thought I would like the Fabok portrait the best, but oh my God, I just absolutely love that piece. Like, it has quickly become one of my favorites of all time. And so it's just, all the promo, all of the initial stuff they did on him didn't do it justice. The only one that's always been positive from day one that never wavered was Jeff Morris. He loved that piece. He never gave up on it. And I tip my hat to Jeff. He knew what he was talking about. That guy's a genius. Love that guy to death. He's the only rogue I've never met. So Jeff, we need to get together, my friend. Eric S says, hey, Chris, sorry about the Chiefs. That's what happens when you start paying that big contract for quarterbacks. It's just one of those things where I feel like there's too many distractions. The whole Taylor Swift thing's a giant distraction. The travel, going to parties. Mahomes owns half of Kansas City. Like he's going to events and things. Focus on football. Focus on freaking football. That's just the thing. Focus on football. That Say Cheese Joker, the Joker Say Cheese review you did really showcased it well. Still not crazy about the Robin, but man, those head sculpts are all awesome. Kevin, I'm not crazy about the Robin either. If he was not in the statue, I would be just fine. But I do feel like this environment, like the lighting in here, shows off the statues way better than any room I've ever been in. And so I am so happy. Like, I'm so happy that it's showing off the product better. I'm still trying to figure out like microphone stuff, but I'm so glad that people are responding well to it. Sadly, I had to cancel my Beast Wars Megatron statue. 587. I know. I'm sorry, Polly. I get it. It sucks. American UPS must be horrible. So many horror stories about them over the last 2 years. I mean, I've had decent, I've had good experiences overall. It's just sometimes it's slow. But like my UPS guy, he delivers by 9:30 a.m. every single time. Also, I can't recommend Godzilla -1 enough. I can't recommend it enough. One of the best movies I saw in my life. Wow, that's high praise. That's really high praise. Chris, did you order the T800? No, I did not. No interest in those pieces. They're awesome, but I'm not buying them. Yoda Dark Jedi. Hey, Chris, recently picked up the Superman Hush black suit through the groups from Art Lucia. Super great seller, perfect transactional. I'm glad to hear that. That's a great piece. A lot of people have taken that black one and painted it the red, white, and blue. So that's awesome. Congratulations. Scott L says, hey, Chris, when will the Dark Knight 3 arrive? I'm looking forward to your thoughts on that one. So again, that one is coming soon. I believe the 19th is when that show will be. That's the day I'm supposed to get it. We'll see if it actually arrives in time, but it is the blue version. So Master Race Dark Knight 3 is arriving in the Batcave. I've hesitated for a long time on that piece, but the hesitation is now done. With the T800, I like how Blitzway kept experimenting. Their Dark Knight Joker had moving eyes and awesome hair. Now their T800 has hand-punched hair and glass eyes. I like this trend. I do too. I think they're trying to, kind of compete with like a J&D type thing. I love the different tiers that you can purchase. I think the DX is awesome. If a company posts in their social sketches of a concept for a statue, how likely are they to produce the statue? PCS posted sketches a while ago of a possible Selene Underworld piece. Anything's possible. I think they released some of those. The great thing is a sketch is cheap, right? There's no production. So I think a lot of times they might show a sketch just to see how people respond to it. If a lot of people say, oh, it's day one, blah, 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 they're probably going to be listening. But if half the people are like, I don't like it, they might not. So, I think they listen to feedback, and that's important. Hey, for April Fools this year, can I call Mrs. BSC and pretend I'm calling for customs about a $50,000 statue being relieved for cash on delivery? Could record it and put it on the channel. That would be, yes, you may absolutely do that. I think she's probably just going to say F you and hang up. Probably be a real short phone call. And then serve up the divorce papers, right? There you go. Let's see. Michael knew exactly what I was going to say. Bat divorce. Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations again, Matt. That's so awesome. Let's see. Sorry, Paul said she might be very understanding. She is very understanding, but I don't know about $50,000 understanding. Norman Rich in the house. Hey, Norman, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Have any companies ever made Arkham game busts? No, they have not. Vamp Talia. That's right, Eric. That's the idea. 1 6-figure shot. Did you pick up any deals on Prime One website deals this weekend? I did not. I'm really far in the chat. Sorry, I'm really far behind, guys. I apologize. What's up, Collectors? Fatal in the house. Another great channel. Definitely check out Fatal the Collector on YouTube. Chris, appreciate the thanks for breaking that down. Helps a lot. Guys and girls, tap that like button and let's get the likes up, please. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, guys. And thanks for hanging out with me on a Sunday evening. William, hey, Chris, first time watching the live, but been watching you for years. Any clue on why no companies release any Arkham Knight, Batman, or Killing Joke statues aside from a couple they have that have been out? I don't know. I think the Arkham games are done, so people aren't going to be interested. If they were still going, like if Rocksteady did another 3 or 4 games, man, I think Prime One would still be pumping them out because I think the popularity would still be there. And I still think they would do very well. I think people want them so desperately, and maybe they will they'll do another one, another series at some point, and go back and do a prequel or something. But as for the Killing Joke, I mean, we've had some great products, Kotobukiya. We've had some DC Direct stuff. We had that life-size bust. So there's been some characters out there. I've heard that there's some interest in some Alex Ross type things from companies. So maybe we'll see some more of that type of art coming soon. We'll see. Just smash it. That's what she said. That's right. That's Mr. X's territory. Green Bay beat the Chiefs. Yeah, I know. Back Kid Voodoo says, yo, thanks for being here. Another great Brotherhood member. Let's see. Hey, Chris, I'm on a waiting list for Catwoman Prime 1 Studios. Do you think I'll get a second chance? Are you talking about the Bermejo? I think your chances are slim because I don't think the run on her was very big. Super chat challenge. Each person that super chats, I'll super chat $2 to. Well, that is insane, Brad. That's awesome. Super chat challenge. Each person that super chats, I'll super chat $2 to Chris. Well, that's awesome, Brad. Thank you very much. Thank you. Challenge accepted. I like it. If Prime 1 released a 1/3 Pirates of the Caribbean line, I would cash out all my current investments. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is like it would be a dream line for me. Have you seen the second trailer for the new animated Suicide Squad movie? It's called. No, I haven't. I have to check that out. Angel Luna, evening fellow collectors. I want to give a shout out to Angel. Angel is the one that sold me this great Poison Ivy back here. So again, thank you for a great transaction. Yeah, I love pirates. I don't know what that is. I'm old. I don't know what all the hip kids like these days. Oh, ventriloquist with Scarface. Oh my God. It would be a dream to have that. Firefly. I mean, there's so many villains I'd love to see made. If shipping wasn't an issue, I'd be all in on a POTC line. Yeah, absolutely. What would you want the Riddler to look like when and if it comes out? I want specifically, I want the Hush Riddler. There's like I think it's Jim Lee, where he's got the cane over his shoulder. That's what I want. Bowler hat. Okay, Brad, I'll bite. Harley rules, Batman drools, and the Joker got away. So again, Paula has taken the challenge of Brad Ladner tonight with the super chat challenge. So thank you guys. Again, anybody that super chats on this show, I am rolling it right back into the Bat Bunker. In the bill, I did just pay the electrical guys this last week, and it was I think it was right around $4,000. So. Again, every single super chat that you guys have done helps so very much. And just have peace of mind knowing that you helped this, like you helped create this. So everybody that's done super chats over the last year, I can't thank you guys enough. It means a lot to me. So thank you very much. And also there's the PayPal. Some people do PayPal donations. Whenever you do the PayPal, there's no fees. Whereas YouTube takes the super chat fees. So again, I just can't thank you guys enough. Speaking of super chats, Noah Gordon, $10 super chat. I second that, Jimmy. Thanks again for coming on Godlike Statues. It was great to talk with you. We had fun. So yeah, and again, it just was so much fun to be on that show. And I don't get invited very often. It's really nice to be invited to come on these shows. And so again, just thank you. It was really awesome. And I do apologize for being a little bit late, having to go pick up my son. So again, thank you guys for being understanding, and thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you very much. So nice of you guys. Without Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow, I can't see Disney pulling off a win with that franchise. He's apparently coming back. Yes, audio version would be great as well. I'd be down to listen. Okay, so we were talking earlier about the possibly like a podcast type thing, just audio of this show. I hope and hope some more that he'll be back. I do too, Paula. Man, another one. Money wasted collecting $9.99 super chat deal, Brad. So man, Brad, you got some contenders tonight. Thank you very much, guys, for the super chats. That's just awesome. Thank you so very much for your generosity. Thank you. Jimmy or Angel saying Jimmy. 3 people so far. I'm keeping tally. Oh boy, that's awesome. Thank you, Brad. That's so great of you guys. Yes, an audio version would be so cool. Great, Chris. I'd be down for that. If others are as well, I'm sure they would be. Well, hopefully. I appreciate the feedback. Fatal says they took advantage of the BOGO sale at Prime 1. That Godzilla bust is really cool. That's awesome. I'm glad you got such a great deal. There was a few on there that I thought about, but I just don't know. What's the where's it going to go? So I think it's going to go down here underneath where Bane and Deathstroke are. I think I'm going to kind of do like a Dark Knight Returns little cove. Have it. I would like to get a couple of CGCs. I'm trying to find the Gabriel Del Auto cover in 9.8. I found one on eBay for like $400, and I don't know if I want to spend $400. And so I thought about like putting some CGCs down there with the Dark Knight. With the lightning bolt from Sideshow and just kind of making that a little area. So we'll see, but yeah, it's exciting. It's really exciting. Sorry guys, got to get going. See you next unboxing. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night again for that unboxing tomorrow night, Mike. I'm saying goodbye to Mike. I would have bought the PCS Underworld piece for sure. I think it'd be popular. Sweet. You be kicking yourself that you didn't get the DK3 sooner, but better late than never. It's mind blowing. So that was another piece that I actually had on pre-order that I canceled because at the time there was just other pieces that I liked better. And the more I see it in people's collection, I'm like, it's still not my favorite statue, but I feel like I want this collection in this room to represent the history of Batman and my love for Batman. And DK3 is definitely a piece of it. I have not read it in years. Somebody the other day said, Chris, you just got to read it. I've not read Master Race. I've not read any of those. And it's been years since I've read Dark Knight Returns. So I need to do myself a favor and reread it now as an adult. Because somebody said the other day, they're like, I think you would appreciate it more now that you're older. And so I need to go back and reread it. Forgot you were going live. No problem. So I think my next piece I pre-order will be Hardly Who Laughs, but I am waiting a little bit before doing it. I have to cancel my Bat Tank. I'm sorry you had to cancel that one. That's a cool piece, Lane. But Hardly Who Laughs, I think the guys the other night, Godlike the other night asked me about that piece, and I do really like her. She's a potential piece for me. I've got the whole animated series DC Direct figure line. I am tempted to sell them all for more funds. I just can't seem to part with them. I don't know if I should sell. The problem is that it's a hard time to sell. You know, it is a hard time to sell. So I don't know. I just don't know if I could recommend it at this time. But if you find buyers, it might be worth it, Theodore. BOGO ends in 15 minutes. Well, that's not much time. Kenneth, hello to you, Kenneth. Sorry about that. We've seen samurai death metal and a tiny bit of cyberpunk. What genre or setting would you want to see Batman statues take on next? I just want freaking DC Comics statues. I just want a Riddler. I want a Man-Bat. I want a Clayface. I just want that. I don't want any this. I don't want any that. I don't want any this time frame. I just want the freaking statues that are in the comics from the 80s, 90s, 2000s. I just want those characters. I want a Neil Adams Batman. I want a Greg Capullo Joker or a Batman, or I just want those things that we've been asking for that we are not getting. I want those. And I know you guys do too. So I don't care about any of the other stuff. I just want, yeah, it's my rant. It's my rant for tonight. Oh man, another super chat. Steve, a messenger, $10 super chat. Thank you so much, guys. You're amazing. Thank you so very much. You're making Brad sweat now. Another one, $5 Canadian. Board Cube 1 of 2 super chat challenge accepted. Again, you guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you very much. This is so generous. $1.99 super chat. JWR. Thank you. Oh my God, this is crazy, guys. Oh, this is nuts. Okay, Jimmy G, $10 super chat. Let the super chats begin. I absolutely love the Dark Knight 3 from Prime 1. It is my all-time favorite Batman statue. Jimmy, do you have the black version or the blue? A lot of people were trying to convince me to get the black because typically I like the black versions better. But at the end of the day, I wanted it to be true to the comic, and in the comic he's blue. So I'm curious as to which one you have, because it was an interesting conversation with people, but people really wanted me to have the black one. So again, thank you guys. You guys are all incredible with these super chats. Brad says up to 7 for the bat. Another $10. Mark Mahoney, that's insane. So you guys are awesome. Thank you guys for these super chats. Again, this all rolls back into this project. So I can't thank you guys enough for helping me helping me fund this. This is just insane. Thank you guys. When you guys start doing this, like, I'm just overwhelmed. So thank you very much. Mark Mahoney. Awesome. Thank you very much. Imagine Chris just gets a G bar in super chats, and Brad questions his decisions. I don't know what a G bar is. What is a G bar? But that's what I'm saying. You're making Brad sweat tonight. And Brad, you do not have to do that, my friend. You do not have to do that. Would you consider doing a 2-part DKR cartoon watch along live? That could be fun. I mean, I'd be hit with like a copyright strike, but I think that'd be kind of fun. Or is that just one of those ones where you watch it, but then you don't show it? You just hang out like this and you just talk about it. I think that'd be actually a lot of fun. We've never done anything like that on the channel. Would you guys be interested? I think it'd be fun. The DK3 statue isn't based on DK3. It's based on the cover from DK3. That's a scene from Dark Knight Returns. Yeah, I gotcha. So in my mind, it is a Dark Knight Returns piece. You need to watch the DK animated film. Like you, I wasn't the biggest fan of the artwork in the original comic, but the animated film may change your mind. I'll definitely read that too, or I'll watch that too, Scott. Maybe we'll do a watch along. Agree, Jimmy. Chris getting so many super chats, people going to think he's a VTuber. I don't know what a VTuber is either. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm just not hip to much. Chris, I'm glad to hear you're thinking of adding another Harley. I do like it. I like that it's got Bud and Lou on it. I love the unmasked portrait. G-bar is slang for 1K. Yeah. Yeah. No one is ever going to do a 1K super chat here on the channel. Like, I could guarantee you right now that'll never, ever happen. They'd have to be crazy. And I am crazy, so that would just be insane. Paul, I'm definitely in on that Harley who laughed, just waiting to pull the trigger. That's awesome, Kevin. Batby says, do you think Prime 1 will do a next level showcase before the end of the month? No. They've already come out and said that they're not. They're going to do it early next year. They typically do it in December, so I was also disappointed. But yeah, they're apparently going to do it early next year. Money wasted collecting with 102 people watching. Most it could go to is about $200, but it could get to that. We'll see. Yeah. Again, Brad, do not feel like you have to actually do that. That would be insane. Kevin, so happy to hear the news. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who likes her. Everybody likes Harley. Hopefully everyone doesn't double up here. Yeah, I was going to say Brad's sweating. Theodore, I'm in on the animated series statues. I'm collecting the vintage figures and statues. So I get asked that all the time about animated series stuff. It's like, would you want to see quarter scale? Like, hell yeah. I would love to see quarter scale. I mean, like actually true quarter scale animated stuff. I'm right there with you, Rick. Right there with you. Paula just added my 4th Harley, the samurai version. Yep, that's awesome, Kevin. I found another one of the palms. So I have 3 of the palms now. I recommend watching The Dark Knight rather than reading it. Okay. Jimmy G, $10. Again, you guys are so generous. I don't own the Prime 1 Batman Dark Knight 3, but I've seen it in person. Go with the blue 100% since it is true to the comic. Now I need it too. Well, there are people out there, Jimmy, that are selling it right now. So a lot popped up. So if you're interested, and I bought mine from a guy named JJ Rivera, and one of the best like pre-sale things I've ever done. Like, he documented everything, videos everywhere, and so just absolutely incredible. And again, $10. Thank you very much for the super chat. You guys have been so freaking insanely awesome tonight. Thank you guys, and Brad, thank you for starting this craziness. I love it. And Brad said that's 9. Yeah, let's do a watch along part 1 and 2. I think that'd be fun. Chris, you could do it. Are you on Discord? I'm not. Well, I actually signed up for Discord, but I have no idea what it is. You could do it through that show, and people join, mute their mics, and we watch along. That's one way to watch. I think it could be fun. I'm in a slight disagreement with you, Chris. I am so starved for Clayface and Firefly. I'll accept them even if they're samurai or cyberpunk versions. I hear you. And like, that's the great thing about XM is like they are the first company to bring a lot of these characters to us. And so I tip my hat to them, even though they're not always the versions that people want. And Chris, you said you weren't hip. Nothing to. Well, you've met me, Brad. You know I'm not that hip. You know I'm just you should also get the Dark Knight Returns Superman. You know that one. That one I think is cool if you're a fan of that, but I just have no interest in that one. I kind of get a Ronald Reagan vibe, which is cool because Ronald Reagan's in that story, but it's just not my thing. If I was going to get Superman, I'd get Hush. The movie is what made me fall in love with Dark Knight Returns. I have the original Prime One piece, and I still really love it, hoping to get the Sideshow Lightning Bolt one day. The Ben Cave, it's like I'm looking at it right here. It's such a cool piece. It really is. I worry that if I pair it up with the third scale, it's going to start looking dinky. And so I don't know. I'm going to have to play around with it and see what I think. Chris says, "What's up, Chris, for SOS for catching the stream late." Hey, no problem, Chris. You can just rewind it and just rewind it. Never too many Harleys. I agree. Fatal. Harley's like Batman or Joker. They're all great. Congratulations, Money Wasted Collecting. I think you're going to love that piece. The watch-alongs would be a good idea for more content as well. Yeah, I think so too. I just got to figure out the stutter on myself here. The logistics of it. The DC series that came out 5 to 6 years ago, I'm willing to get rid of the complete set if you're interested. Oh, well, there you go. Where can he reach out to you, Theodore? Yeah, Arkham Cities. It's right there. Love that piece. What's your thoughts on the price point for the PT Terminator pieces? I think it's reasonable for how great they look. People give me flack because I'll say I feel like that piece was more reasonable, but then they'll say, well, you're a J&D hater and J&D this and J&D that. I feel like I am just not as sold on the silicone. So I feel like the price you're paying for the silicone and a very minimalistic base, I feel like you're getting a little bit more value with the Prime One piece. You're getting more swap outs. The J&D pieces do not have any swap outs. You're getting different portraits. You're getting light up features. You're getting multiple swap outs. You're getting a light up base that's substantial. I feel like there's more value there. So yes, it is subjective. It is freaking expensive, but I particularly like the DX. I don't know if you have to go to the ultra super awesome one. I like the swap outs on the cheaper one, but I think the price points are not bad for what you're getting. The only hip Chris needs to worry about is a hip replacement. I am feeling it. I've got a bad back, a bad neck. I'm just I'm getting to be my late 40s, and I'm feeling it every day. Yeah, I did create one, but I don't remember what it is. It's probably like BSC collecting or something. I'll have to look back into it because I had not really used it. I don't know how to go live with it. I don't know how to do anything with Discord. But I think somebody recommended I signed up, so I did. Good question for Paula. Any plans for the rogues or other collectors visiting the bunker? So the original plan was to have some sort of open house. Dan was in the process of moving, and so would you guys be interested in that if the guys wanted to come here? And again, it's a big commitment because they would have to fly here. But it would be a dream to have them come and hang out here in the bunker for a day. I'll put them up. I'll take them to dinner and I'll wine them and dine them. So open invitation to the rogues, and I still would like Dan to help me or CC or somebody to come to the back cave and help me with my art. Too young, Chris, for those issues, brother. Wait till you hit 50. Well, I am 47. Getting closer to 48, so I'm not that far behind you. Okay, I just ordered Lockjaw to go with my He-Man on Battle Cat. I have the Beastman on pre-order. Can't go wrong with any of those Tweeterhead pieces. Again, all art directed by Dave Igo. Really great stuff from Tweeterhead. My second recommendation to see Godzilla. That's awesome, man. A lot of high praise for that film. Uh-oh, there's another one, Brad. $5 Canadian again. So I think that's 10 now. I just picked up a used copy of Batman Animated, complete on Blu-ray. Now that watch party were the show, man. Whew. Be a lot of shows, but definitely going down memory lane, or maybe just even watching Mask of the Phantasm will be a lot of fun. What's your plan with the 1/4 Rogue statue collecting? I've noticed it's taken a big back seat in your collection. Actually, I started kind of putting them all together. I don't know if you guys can see that back there, but I've kind of like started grouping them to try to figure out how I could utilize the space. And I actually like the way that looks. But yeah, they are they're still there, but they do in this room. The problem with this room is so large that they do take a back seat unless you're up there on them. If you compare third scales, which this room accommodates them so well, the third scale is where your eyes go. The busts are where the eyes go. That's where I've really considered doing, some more busts, because it would fill the space really nicely and have a bigger impact. Whereas the quarter scales have very little impact back there, which is sad to say, but the room is too big almost. Dirty Blonde, but the end of the anime series, I fell in love. I think Paula loves anything with our good gal Harley. Brad said that's 10. 47. Yikes! I'm 31. Oh, so what did you say? That was Chris and Logan. Yeah. I am 47. A lot of people say that I'm a young 47. Like I don't seem like I'm 47, but I feel like it every day. So I am 47. I got an early morning. Have a good night, fellow collectors and Chris. Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it again. Thank you so very much for everything and for the super chat. I agree, Paula. Her character growth and evolution is one of the best for sure, without question. You need to get that Witch King bust from Lord of the Rings. Oh my God, that thing is nuts. That would definitely fill up the collection. That's for sure. That thing is insane. Congratulations, though, to anybody that gets it. Good Lord. Good evening, man. I hope your day has gone well so far. The weekend is over. You had to remind me, right? Kills me. Hate that. But I've got 7 more work days before Christmas break, so I'm really excited. Work has been just crazy. We're short help all the time, so it's definitely wearing everybody down. But 7 work days, we can get through it, right? Geez, I'm only 1 year younger than Chris. Time to get a walker for me and Chris, I guess, in a year. So, yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're right there with me, Lane. And I'm sure you can probably relate quite a bit. Hey, sir, love your channel. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. Thank you just for being a watcher. I don't recognize your name for being here on the live shows, but we're always great to have new folks come in and pop in and just hanging out with us. So again, thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. Emma, she is better without Joker. Yeah, punchline. There you go, Emma. There you go, Paula. Kevin, Chris, you have never been anything but fair and truthful when it comes to J&D. They seem too sensitive to any constructive criticism. Yeah, I mean, when their own people called me a hater, I thought that was interesting, and they referred to me that way. It's like, it's just my opinion. It's just one guy's opinion. And I know that sometimes maybe my voice gets blown out there quite a bit, having this platform. But yeah, it was disappointing to hear that, but having seen them in person now, I have a newfound respect for it. Do I still feel like they're overpriced in some cases? Yes. Because again, there's no swap outs, very minimal base. So you're paying for the silicone, and that's it. You're paying for the silicone, but I do try to be fair. Brad, there, like, catching up. So $20 super chat. Brad, thank you very much, man. You don't have to do that. Don't ever, again, guys, don't ever feel like you have to do that stuff, but it is truly appreciated. So thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yes, I can. Just went for an x-ray on my left ankle Friday due to reoccurring pain for the last 9 months. Sorry about that. That sucks. Sorry, Lane. Sucks getting old, I really love the Prime 1 Devastator with Batman. I just don't collect Dark Knight metal, but it's so hard to pass up. That is a really cool piece as well. I don't have a connection to it, but it is a really neat piece. And I think a lot of times people, like, especially if you have like the Hulkbuster, or no, you're thinking of I'm thinking of the wrong one. I'm thinking of that battle suit thing. The Devastator, that thing is really cool. again, nothing I would collect, but it's awesome looking. It's really awesome. Yeah, everybody give Brad some love. I mean, that is awesome. Thank you very much, Brad. That's so cool. And thank you everybody that's been so kind tonight. Thank you very much. What would you say to a new collector with a small space? I just ordered the bust of Heath from Prime One and mainly interested in a very small number of statues out there. Look into companies like Iron Studios, companies like Tweeterhead. They offer 1/6 scale items. I think 6 scale would be very good in your space, depending on what you're collecting. Iron Studios has just about every property on the planet in 10 scale, so they're all about yay big. And so you could fit a ton of them in your space depending on what you collect. So I would look into Iron Studios, and I would also look into Tweeterhead. You can find both of them on respective websites. Also go to sideshowcollectibles.com or speculative fiction or Collector Zone Canteen or collectorzone.com, and all of those are going to be on there. I bet they do look good together. Yeah, I bet they do. Hello there. Love watching your videos. The bunker looks fantastic. Take care. All the best. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thanks for stopping in tonight. Thank you. Is Tweeterhead planning on releasing a Batman bust after Superman? Yes, I have seen lots of renders. I've seen lots of renders for a lot of characters, actually, guys. They're doing Doomsday next, which they've teased. I've really encouraged Chad to do like Mr. Freeze next after that, like really solidify that he's going to go deep with some of these characters. I feel like if you just do another Wonder Woman and another Batman, everybody's like, yeah, they're going to do the big characters and then they're going to abandon it, right? So if I told Chad, like, if you start with these characters, people are going to buy into it. Me being one of them. And so I feel like they have to make people feel confident because, again, Chad wants to go really deep in the line. But if people aren't going to buy another Batman or another Wonder Woman, make the characters we want, right? So hopefully he listens to my advice. So Chris, do you think that perhaps, despite by different companies, the King Batman Who Laughs XM could pair up with the Hellbat 1/4 from Prime One? Yeah, possibly, yeah. I mean, they might scale a little bit different, but the King Batman Who Laughs is really great. I really liked the Robin King. That's my favorite one. Some of us are over 50, but mentally clearly still a teenager. I'm right there with you, Kevin. Mentally, I'm still 18. Saw the Finch Mr. Freeze you posted. Fingers crossed that's yours. What is your plan again for where all these are going to go? Maybe either on this back wall back here or in the entry cove. We'll see how much room that's going to take. But the one he was supposed to do this weekend for the third, because I've paid for 3. And he's already done the Clayface. I'm sorry, the Two-Face and the Scarecrow. And his third one is supposed to be this Angry Bane with a ripped mask, like the Prime One piece. And then I've asked him to do Freeze, Penguin, and Joker. So I don't know how far he got, if he only got the one done. It's based on how much demand there is at the live show, because the live customers come first, and then the pre-commissioned people come second. So fingers crossed that's my Freeze. We'll see. No, there's not. I have not heard anything like that, Thomas. There is a quarter scale one. What would I say to a collector with a small space? I'd say it looks good, Chris. Keep it up. I love you, Brad. There's got to be a J&D statue collector that doesn't collect Prime One statues. Hard to say. Let's see. VP Productions, J&D do look great, but the price is just too overwhelming, particularly in light of shipping costs. Brad Anderson says, hi, Chris. When do you expect Tweeterhead will reveal the Doomsday 1/3 bust? Superman still has not sold out. He's very close to selling out. No, Chad's been very happy with the sales. He also is selling it himself, so he gets to keep 100% of the profit. So that definitely helps on his end. So this is his baby. And so I think he's really happy with the way Superman did. But again, we have to support it. So like if Mr. Freeze comes out, we've got to buy it, guys. If Riddler comes out, we've got to buy it. That's going to give him the confidence to keep going. But he's got to also, again, he has to not put out the people that everybody's done. We don't need to see another Wonder Woman right now. Like let that build up, Batman, let that build up. We need to see the villains. We need to see the characters that we're wanting. Thank you very much, Spider. Hope you're having a great weekend as well. I just turned 49 and still a kid. Just can't help it. I'm glad to hear that. I love it. And that's all this stuff keeps us young, right? Hey, Chris, what reveals do you want to see with the 12 Days of Sideshow at the end of December? I was really glad to hear that they're going to do it because last year they didn't. That was a giant bummer. I always look forward to that daily deal. And so I think that we'll see some villains. I really do. I mean, Sideshow did a new Deathstroke and a new Penguin. I think sales have been pretty decent, especially on the Penguin. And so, yeah, let's see some more villains. Let's see maybe a new Killer Croc from them. Let's see, let's see a Riddler. Could this be the year we finally see that Riddler? Could it be? We can dream, right? How many CGC graded comics do you have, and how often do you display them? So my plan is actually just some of you guys saw that in the video. If you are a member, I have a new sponsor on the channel, and I don't know if I still have the sticker, but they're called Red Wolf Collectibles, and they do these slab stands. And so if you ever order from them, Red Wolf Collectibles, make sure you enter code statue at checkout. They have these interchangeable plates. Listen to this. You guys hear how strong that magnet is? And they've got a million different plates. And again, you guys will probably see all this in the video tomorrow, but you can interchange it out for whatever character you want. And they're all 3D. Can you see that? They're all 3D. Here's a great Power Girl one. So again, they're magnetized, they snap on. These are super heavy duty anti-skid right there on the bottom. And then they also have like comic book holders. So if you don't have a slab, you can put them in these holders and then sit them inside of these displays like that, right there. And they also have, there with the back plastic piece, slid it off. They also have magnetic frames with hooks, which are really great. So you just literally take it off, put your comic book in, and the frame snaps into place, which is great. So I just snapped my hoodie right in there. Hold on. So yeah, we've new sponsored people on the channel, new partnership with them. I super believe in these slab stands. So again, the reason I brought this up is because my plan is to have like the whole row on the bottom be my slabs. So I'm going to be getting a ton of these because I love that you can customize them. So if you have a Catwoman comic, like here's one I've never slabbed up, but this is a Lee Bermejo that I got signed when I met him in San Diego. So you could have a Catwoman with a Catwoman. It's just so cool. It's just really awesome. And it's like the highest quality ever. And again, like, you can, look at this one. This one's really cool. Batman, the Animated Adventures. They've got, I'll just show you. These are just some of the ones that they had. Superman. Look at that Batman Damned one. Isn't that cool? Wonder Woman, Poison Ivy, Batman Who Laughs, Superman, Joker. And then they also have like Marvel and G.I. Joe and different things. So yeah, definitely check them out. But long story short, Red Wolf Collectibles, I highly recommend them. That's why I wanted to work with them. I reached out because I'm like, I believe in their stuff so much that I wanted to promote them. I wanted them to grow and be successful. And so I'm hoping to be able to use my platform to help get them even bigger. I know Art Germ Lau uses them. Whenever I met him, they had all of his logo on there, and like you can customize your logo too. Like I got my Batman Statue Collector logo on it. Some that I got last year. And so I highly recommend them. Sorry, I don't mean this to be a commercial for them, but I believe in them. So if you're interested in some really great slab stands, check them out. There's market for a new 1/6 J&D line. It's awfully saturated. You have Hot Toys, which are the standard bearer. You have Queen Studios with InArt that's doing really well. And so J&D trying to tap into that. Again, you're going to flood the market. If Tweeterhead puts out a Riddler, I commit to buying here and now as long as it's comic book based. Brad Ladner, 100% it's coming. It's going to be a 3rd scale. Well, and I'm sure they're eventually going to do a 6 scale too. But for sure, there's going to be a 3rd scale Riddler, and it's going to be the bust. So yeah, and it'll be he's wanted to try to keep them all at $300. So, which is incredible for 3rd scale. Happy Sunday, Namek. Thank you for being here. What's the holdup on your art prints going on the wall, Chris? Those walls are still looking bare. I know. I don't know what I want. I don't know how to arrange it so it looks good. I want it to all look even, and I don't have even frames. I suck at this. I suck at this part. That's awesome. Congratulations. I think you're going to love him. Now that the Batcave is finished, any regrets with any statues you sold or wish you kept? Today I was kind of regretting the Samurai Batman because I've kind of kicked back and forth about keeping them. But I think at the end of the day, they're going to go. No, everything that I've sold right now, I'm really happy with. I feel like I'm really happy with the direction. The direction seems kind of scatterbrained. And again, you guys aren't going to want to miss tomorrow's video. Yeah, because I have gone a little crazy here lately, but it's just where I'm at. It's just where I'm at. What are your thoughts on the Legendary Beast Superman? I wasn't sold on the piece myself. However, I love what I've seen with their Batman prototype. Sometimes I like things when they're unpainted. Maybe you guys are like that sometimes, like whenever it's just an unpainted prototype and then they put color on it. I'm like, not my favorite. I don't love Superman's colors. So it's hard for me to say. Batman, I like what I'm seeing. Superman, I didn't love the paint as much. And it's just going to be a different thing. Like I have to get over the fact that the paint is going to be different than Prime 1's. Just like Sideshow's different than XM. Like every company is different. And from what I've heard from other collectors is the paint on Legendary Beast is more kind of like Sideshow's paint, which again is great paint, but it's just different. So I'm hoping that Legendary Beast will look good alongside the Prime 1 stuff because Prime 1's slowing down and I hate that, but it's just reality. Thank you, Alan. Again, I swear by them. I think they're awesome. So again, make sure you guys use discount code STATUE at checkout, right? That's checkout. Let me make sure. Hold on. I want to make sure it's not statues. Make sure it's statue. Let me double check. Yeah, statue. STATUE. Okay, statue at checkout for the discount. They have great stuff. Yeah, they're incredibly good quality. Yeah, again, Andrew, if you're wanting to display stuff, like it's just awesome. Whether it's on your wall or whether it's just for your slabs. Bullseye 8841. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's definitely still a work in progress, but I'm loving the way it's turning out. Chris, off topic question. What height do you think is optimal for viewing statues? How tall are your side shelves? Well, I feel like this is about optimal. Let me measure. So the height from the floor. So it's 44 and a half. I think originally it was going to be like 44. Then you add the lip, but yeah, 44 and a half. So between 44 and 45, I feel like it's a really good optimal viewing level. Maybe you can go down a little bit lower than that. I would say anywhere between 40 and 45-ish, somewhere in there. At least for me, that's me. Thank you, Paula. Need to hit a headset so when you go away from the mic, we can still hear you. Yeah. I mean, I've got stuff like I've got external mics and stuff, but I don't know how to do that whenever you, because I've got this mic, but then I've got, like these type of things that I use for the, the shows when I'm filming with my camera. You need Dan to help you. I know. I've been trying to get him to come, Jimmy. He's busy though. He's busy right now. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, we're getting ready to wrap up. LBS paint doesn't look so good. Looks flat to me. Prime 1 is amazing. And that, again, I've never seen one in person, so I cannot speak. I'm hoping to see some soon. I'm off too. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Everybody's heading out. Optimal shelving. Yeah. That's a good point. Time to mic the whole. Yeah. Say mics everywhere. With that said, I was going to do an hour tonight, guys. I'm doing an hour and 25. So anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you, Brad Ladner. And thank you to all the super chats tonight. You guys were all absolutely incredible. I can't thank you guys enough for that support. Again, I'm just always overwhelmed when you guys do stuff like that. So thank you very much. It means a lot to me. Have a great week. I do want to remind you these 3 shows. This one right here. This one's tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. The Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman from Prime 1. Rogues Gallery Live on Wednesday. I'm going to be unboxing the Joker Say Cheese with Dan. Dan's getting that one in. And then also, again, we have this one coming up the week before Christmas. I think on the 19th is when this one's supposed to arrive. And this one's supposed to arrive, too, at some point. Joker versus Batman diorama from Prime 1 Studio. So we've got a lot coming up. So, again, thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your night. And we'll see you tomorrow night for that live unboxing. Thanks for watching. Please like if you haven't done so. And again, thanks for your generosity tonight. I love each and every one of you guys. You're amazing. Thank you for being part of this incredible community with me. Have a great rest of your week. Enjoy it, guys. Happy holidays. Bye. Oh, yeah. See you in the back cave.